Okay, that was just a little technical difficulty, which we've cleared up, and we're back on camera. And I don't know if you saw the boat go behind me here on the canal, but that gives you kind of an idea of where Grammy's living on the water where she likes to be. But back to Jollymon. When the boat was finished, good King Jones declared a holiday. All of the people of Bananaland came to Snapper Bay to wish the Jollymon well. Princess Marigold, the king's lovely daughter, broke a bottle of coconut milk over the shiny bow. There's a picture. Isn't that pretty? Nice illustrations in this book. We have to go back to Key West and buy more books, I think. Good excuse to go back to Key West. I christen thee Orion, the king said, in honor of the stars that will guide you there. Take our beloved Jollymon and his magic guitar to spread joy wherever he goes, and return him safely to us. The princess gave Jollymon a royal spyglass to watch for pirates and a purple scarf for luck. Then the Jollymon raised the mainsail, and he headed out to sea. I think I'm going to break in here and put a little bit more music so you can hear some more of the song. The stars shone brightly and the wind was fair. It took Jollymon far, far away. From Pumpkin Island to Parrot Key to Mango Bay to Lemon Land, and the Jollymon sang. The people of the islands loved to see him come, and they were so sad to see him go. They brought him gifts of things to eat and books to read as he made his way through the islands. A few times the Jollymon spotted pirates in the distance, but the Orion was so swift that the pirates couldn't follow. One day, as the Jollymon sailed along, a delicious scent of baked coconut floated on the breeze. He turned the Orion in the direction of the wonderful aroma, and that afternoon he spotted an island that smelled so good he lifted his spyglass, and people on the beach were beckoning him to come ashore. There he is, beckoning him to come ashore. Sing us some songs. Tell your mama to get her guitar out. Play you some songs too. I think she should. All right. The next page is beautiful. Look at the parrot. Grandma loves parrots. Very nice picture. It was the loveliest island that Jollymon had ever seen. Thousands of coconut trees lined pink beaches, and he made his way up the canal toward the small village on the shore. The people of Coconut Island had heard about the Jollymon and his magic guitar. They had waited and watched for the ship with the dolphins to sail. Every day they baked coconut cakes, hoping the smell would hurry the Jollymon to their island. They were the friendliest people he had ever met on his long journey. The Jollymon stayed a long time on Coconut Island and sang every song he knew. When he couldn't think of any more, he made some up right on the spot. But one day a ship brought sad news from Bananaland. Good King Jones had died, and Princess Marigold missed Jollymon so greatly and needed him to return home to cheer up the people of Bananaland. The Jollymon was very sad too when he heard of the death of his friend. That afternoon, the people of Coconut Island filled the Orion with fish and fruit and bade the Jollymon a fond farewell. They waved to him from the beaches as the boat with the white dolphin on the mainsail disappeared on the horizon. There. All sad. Can't find that camera. I'll get better at this as I go along, though. Huh, Zellie? Yeah. The Jollymon crossed the entire Caribbean Sea on his journey, and he missed his people on his own little island. So he put up at all the sails the Orion could carry, and now he headed home as fast as the wind would take him. One night he studied the stars, and a strange light flickered ahead of him. He steered for the light, and as he got closer, the Jollymon saw that it wasn't a light at all. It was a burning ship, and he heard cries of help, help, filling the air. The Jollymon bravely steered close to the ship, all ready to rescue the crew. We should show that picture, huh? Turn that page too fast. Look at, there's the Orion going toward that burning ship. Stranded crew. Suddenly, fierce-looking strangers leapt upon the deck of the Orion and surrounded the Jolly Man as he stood at the wheel. The Jolly Men had been captured by One-Eyed Rosie and her gang of feared pirates on the Caribbean Sea. There goes that thing again. To keep that, I have to fix that. I'll fix it for next time. Let's see. They tied him up and set about the Orion looking for valuables. One-Eye Rosie knew all about the Jolly Men. People, she sneered, were not meant to be as happy as you make them. She put her cutlass at the Jolly Man's throat. Oh no! Just then one of the pirates came up from below, clutching his magic guitar. He tried to pry off the diamonds and pearls, but the gems wouldn't loosen. The pirates tried to smash the guitar, but it wouldn't break. My guitar has powers of its own, said the Jolly Man. It should not be abused. This made the pirates so furious they dragged the Jolly Man to the bow of the Orion. A watery grave for you, they said. But they were about to throw him in the sea when One-Eye Rosie stopped them. She shoved the guitar at the Jolly Man and ordered him to play. The Jolly Man put his trembling hands on the strings, and the power took over, and he sang, "Under the heavens and under the sea, there's a friend I know who holds the key." The Jolly Man's voice was so sweet it even made One-Eyed Rosie's blood boil with anger. "That's quite enough, Mr. Jolly Man," she said. "You've sung your last song." The pirates yanked the guitar away from Jolly Man. They wrapped the chain and anchor around his feet, and One-Eye Rosie pushed him into the sea. She's an evil woman, but she'll get hers. As the Jolly Man sank to the bottom, he thought about Princess Marigold and Banana Land. He would never see them again. He could not free himself from the chains, and he was almost out of breath when a swirl of bubbles made it possible for him to breathe underwater. He thought he was either dead or dreaming, but then he saw the dolphin. It was the same white dolphin that was painted on his guitar, and the same white dolphin that was on his mainsail, and he untangled Jolly Man from his chains and freed him, and together they rose to the surface in time to see the pirates towing away the Orion. "People were meant to be as happy as you make them," said the dolphin, sliding beneath the Jolly Man. "My name is Albion, and I've come to take you home. Climb aboard and don't let go." There's Jolly Man being saved by Albion. Oh, look what I have here. I have a pink dolphin. Guess who's going to get this in the mail, Zellie Belly? That's right. It's your own little Albion. He's white and pink. The long journey home on the dolphin's back took so much strength that the Jolly Man was barely alive when Albion finally laid him on the shores of Snapper Bay. He was ill for many days, and when he could speak again, his first words were of the dolphin. "Albion," he said. Princess Marigold came to his side. "Albion saved your life and led us to One-Eyed Rosie. Now her bands of cutthroat are locked up where they can never do harm again." "But my guitar, my boat," said the Jolly Man. "Eat," said the princess. "Drink this jasmine tea." Then the Princess Marigold took Jolly Man by the hand and led him down to the shores of Snapper Bay. Isn't she pretty? She's as pretty as you and your mama, huh? I think so. The Jolly Man looked and rubbed his eyes and started to laugh with joy. Leaning against a palm tree on the beach was his magic guitar, and lightly dancing on the waves was the Orion. The Jolly Man turned the guitar over, but the painting of the white dolphin had disappeared. "Albion," he cried. "I'm right here," a familiar voice replied, where Albion was splashing in the shallow water. "Yes, Jolly Man, you have brought happiness to the islands, but now it is time for you to go and stay home. Princess Marigold and the people of Banana Land need you, and they have chosen you to be their new king. Rule well, and if you need me, all you have to do is sing." There's Albion. He is up in the sky. Albion dove beneath the waves, and a few seconds later he leapt from the sea, and he did not come back down. He flew up into the night, and his shadow passed in front of the silvery moon that hung over Snapper Bay. Then he disappeared into the sky, heading toward Orion. The Jolly Man waved goodbye, and then he picked up his guitar and played. I come from the ocean with songs of the sea, no lesson for learning, just play upon me. Now go to your music in lands near and far. Orion protects you wherever you are. One more time. Isn't that nice? I love happy ending stories, don't you? The island people say that Jollyman lived a long and happy life. He sang and played his beautiful guitar. He ruled Banana Land with wisdom, and sometimes he set sailed on the Orion to see his friends in other places across the Caribbean Sea. From Coconut Island to Parrot Key, from Mango Bay to Lemonade Land, they loved to see him come, and they were sad to see him go. Legend has it that when he was very, very old, the Jolly Man sang his last song for Albion, who came back and took him up into the sky, where now the island people can wish upon a star when they see the dolphin and the Jolly Man and his magic guitar. I told you the story makes me cry. And there he is, up in the heavens. Am I in there? There we go. But you have the book in front of you, so you can see the beautiful picture. And as a bonus, on the back, there's the music, so you can get your mama to get her guitar out. Where'd it go? And play some music for you. I think so. Well, Zellie, Amanda, Andrew, I did pretty well. I didn't cry until almost the end, but you know how much I love this story. So now I'm going to go and try and figure out the rest of this program, so the next time I bring you a story, there won't be any blackout interruptions, and I'll have the color set up right, and probably I'll have to do this inside because I think my neighbors are very loud. I don't know if you could hear them or not, but I sure could, and they were very distracting. So until next time, my precious loves, here's Grammy from Grammy Land, also known as Naples, Florida. Bye, honeys. Enjoy the lagoon for a minute. Oh, and here's your Albion. All right, edit this part out. Oh, still going?